Drop cards. We talked about this last night. Two things real quick. Real simple. If you have drop cards, you just keep wherever you're at, and you wouldn't want to learn how to get free gas and groceries for the rest of your life. You would? Oh, awesome. Well, all the information's on the card. And hand the card. I do this 10, 20 times, 40 times an hour. You wouldn't want to learn how to get free gas and groceries for the rest of your life, would you? Absolutely not. I didn't think you would. But could you do me a favor and pass my card along to somebody who would? Can you do that?
Yes.
Could you do that every single day, all day?
Yes.
Do you get a card in everybody's hands that you say that to? Everybody. See, they say, no, I would not. Why do they say that? Because their pendulums are way over here. They've had a bad day. Sometimes they just had a bad day. They don't want to say anything, talk to anybody. And I understand that. And that's why I say, hey, you wouldn't want to. Because 60% of the population, they don't want to do nothing. Except go to work, come home, sit in front of the inbox. That's what they want to do. And win the lottery. So, I can get my card in 100% of the people's hands every single time just doing that. The other thing we talked about last night is if you wear a button. Some of you have buttons. You have a button or a badge? Okay, here's like a badge. You wear a badge or a button. Okay? Now, got this badge on, and I'm walking through wherever, and just, it's okay. I can go, all right, I'm going to get out. I'll get out 10 brochures in the next 10 minutes. I can be anywhere. And all I have to do is, hey, I noticed how you look. I noticed you were looking at my badge. Just to tell you all about it. I noticed you looking at my badge. And see, nobody has ever told me, what badge? I don't want to look at your badge. You see, they don't have to ask you before you just use it as a prop. Y'all follow that? Probably because these badges don't work. I say, because your mouth isn't moving. Are y'all with me? And see, that's going to create leads good for you. That's two things, three things. We can talk about postcards. We can talk about so much stuff. But what you first need to do is you need to contact everybody in your warm market and get it over with. That's what I did. When I got started, I got a spiral notebook, I started writing down names, I started calling people. And I wanted to call everybody I knew, get it over with. Just get it up, get them out of my mind. Because if you don't get them out of your mind, they'll stay in your mind and they'll keep you from finding good people. Last thing I want to share with you, this is important. This is an important concept. It's not who they are, it's who they know. Now, I'm going to expand on this just a little bit. One of the things that we're going to teach in the Phase 4 class is a concept that we've done for years. And if you've been around network marketing 10 or 15 or 20 years, I can tell you that we tend to go to the same people that we've been to in the past. I want you to hear me if you've been around for a while. You have made a lot of new contacts over the last 20 years that you don't think about. You've got grandkids or kids in school. There's a lot of people that you have never talked to, that have never been in this industry, but you've developed a relationship with over the last 20 years, and there are. But the most important thing that you do, I teach, who are the 10 most credible people that you know? Who are the 10 most credible people that you know? Now, we can these vacant houses when people would move out, I would mow the grass and, do all the yard work and stuff for him. And he kept me busy in the summer. And we had a good relationship. And then when I got involved in this industry, I went to Doug. And I said, Doug, this is Dale Calvert. He said, how you doing, Doug? How you doing? I'm doing fine. Listen, I need you to do me a favor. Can you help me out? 99% of the people in the country, if you say, hey, I need you to do me a favor, can you help me out? You know what they're going to say? Yes. What do you need? What do you need? If a stranger asks you that, you'll say, well, what do you need? What can I do for you? We're just good that way. And he said, I need a favor, can you help me out? He said, yeah, what can I do for you? And I said, I just got involved in the business and I'm really excited about it. So I tell him I'm really excited about it because I don't want to, I want to be really excited about it. I just got involved in the business. I'm really excited about it. I'm looking for somebody with leadership and management ability, and I naturally thought of you. What did I do? Broke his ego a little bit. I had no idea whether you're interested in making a secondary residual income, but I know you know the right kind of people. Would you do me a favor, go check out a website and then just call me back and let me know how you feel about what you saw. Real simple. I do that with 10 people. All 10 people will, they're all saying yes, they're going to do it. Out of the 10, only about 3 will call you back. Only 3 called me back. Only 3, I did exactly what you said. Only 3 called me back. Oh, don't forget to send me those emails. Don't send me those emails, please. Well, so what do you, okay, only 3 called me back. If they called you, you probably wouldn't call them back either. Thinking, why are you special? Come on, guys. Gosh, we gotta get really real about what we're doing. And don't waste mental thought on that kind of stuff. So you got 7 and then call you back. What do? Call again. Say, hey, Doug, this is Dale. I know you were going to check out that website, but I hadn't heard from you. Just wanted to see when I can check back with you, when you might have a chance to take a look at it. Second call. You told me you were. I realize you haven't probably had a chance. When will you? And you let them tell me when I can call them back. You see what happened there? Now, I just took the screw and tightened it just a little bit. If I had said that the first time, they might have got, well, I don't have time there. The first time, it was really easy for them to say yes, and I know they aren't going to do it. The second time, I was able to just turn the screw a little bit because, hey, you said you would, you haven't, you aren't a bum, you promised. I don't say all that, but they're thinking that. And I turned the screw just a little bit. The third time, if I call, he says, yeah, they'll check back with me Tuesday at noon, and I'll take a look at it. Tuesday at noon, I call, and I get the answer machine. Doug, this is Dale Calvert. We had an appointment to talk today at noon. I don't know what's going on with you. I thought I could depend on you. So I'm just going to go ahead and scratch you off my list. If you get a chance to let sometime, I really would appreciate your help. Bye. I'm done. I jab him, make him feel guilty, and get off the phone. That's better than, hey, Doug, this is Dale. I thought you were going to watch my website. You promised me you were going to watch my website 3 weeks ago. My wife went to your wife's Tupperware party. Gosh. know, if you want to make $500 a month, go to the flea market and sell hammers. I mean, it's easier. You don't have to put up with people. Negative people can buy your hammer, you make $4, who cares? I mean, y'all, I am so serious about this. Don't do network marketing for $500 a month. That's not what this is about. This is about wealth creation. It's about feeding your kids and your grandkids. That's what it's about. It's not about $300, $400 a month. If you want that, don't do this. This is not where you should be. And you've got to get fired up, get focused, and get serious. You cannot continue to do what you've always done the way you've always done it. It'll keep because you'll get what you've always got. Don't do it. You got to get yourself emotionally and psychologically that you've never been before. You got to see, look at him, he's standing on the chair. But you won't forget this, baby. I'll dance on the table and I'll help you. What you've always done, the way you've always done it, is not going to be good enough. It is not going to be good enough here. No matter how great MPB is, if you keep doing what you've always done at the same level, it's not going to work. Because MPB is not what we're dealing with here. It's people. People are our product. And then how you deal with people affects your growth. It's going to determine what kind of business you develop. See, somebody said, Dale, I can never tell somebody I'm scratching them off my list. Well, you better learn. You better learn. You got to get to a different level, guys. You understand? Most of you are not good enough to become diamonds right now. See, I love that. I love that.
You think so, huh?
But you aren't, though. I mean, you got everything within you. I mean, you got the God-given talent, skills, and ability. It's within you. Absolutely within you. There's not one person here that can't become a diamond. Not one. But you've got to change what you're doing. Because what you're doing is not work up to this point. And see, let me tell you something. Most of the people that I talk to never join. Never join. Let me tell you something. I have never, not one time, sit down with anybody and explain this comp plan. I've not done it one time. I've not done one meeting, opportunity meeting, not one opportunity meeting. I've not shown the comp plan one time. I've not explained the comp plan on the phone to anybody, ever. See, I understand. If I say it, they doubt it. If somebody else says it, they believe it. I know. Here's what I have to do. Generate curiosity. You hear me? Generate curiosity. As soon as I generate the curiosity, they're going to say, wait a minute, how does this work? How much does it cost to get involved? And I'm just walking away. It's all on the website. Well, look, and I don't see what most of them, I got somebody that's interested. It's $210 and you get diarrhea in the mouth. And then you wonder, well, why isn't it working for me? Because you talk too much. Shut up! Shut up! I figured out he who passes out the most VH tapes wins. VHS.
Don't know what it is.
Betamax, whatever. Last thing I'm going to share with you this time, I'm going to turn it back over. This is key. This changed my life. For you to become a diamond. For you to become a diamond. See, somebody can do, I can't even think about being a diamond. And last night we talked about what's the max you can think about. What can you see yourself doing here? Can you see yourself becoming gold? Can you see yourself becoming flat? What can you see? I say shoot for diamond.
Yeah.
I mean, go for diamond. Don't even think about anything else. All right, so we'll talk about diamond if that's okay.
It's okay.
Here's the reality. You got to get this. For you to become a diamond, for you, not the person beside you, for you, there's X number of people that you're going to have to expose to MPB for that to become a reality. There's X number of cards you're going to have to get out. There's X number. I don't know what your number is. You don't know what your number is. But we both know you have a number. What if we told you? We're changing the comp plan. As soon as you talk to 612 people, 612 people that have gone to the website and got the full story. They have to get the full story. If they don't get the full story, it doesn't count. See, so I just hand out the card and let Pete tell them the full story. God, I mean, that's what I do. That's all I do. But as soon as you expose 612 people to go, they see the whole thing, or they listen in on a corporate call, on Tuesday and Thursday. 612 people, you're a diamond. Doesn't matter if they join, don't join, like it, don't like it, think it's cool, think it's not cool, none of that matters. 612 people exposed, you're a diamond. For some of you, it'll be less than that. For some of you, it'll be more. But if it was 612, how fast could you do it? Did you hear what? Don't miss what I just said. If it was 612, how fast could you do it? What are you waiting for? Because you have a number. That's not debatable. That is the worst person in here. The very worst MP distributor in here. The very worst. And I'm not looking at anybody on coming. But whoever is the worst distributor in here. I mean, just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. They can't even say their names. They can't even spell their name backwards, and their name's Bob. The very worst, who's going to take the longest, you have a number. You see that? And now here's the other thing that I want, and I promise I'm going to be quiet. You've got, right now, with MPB, your number is less than it will be in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years. In 20 years, people will have six-figure income potential with MPB. In 20 years, they'll be able to join, make 6 figures a year. You guys have six-figure monthly potential. No, I mean, you do. And you cannot spend your time worrying about Uncle Harry not getting They're in and have questions. These 33 have questions, and these 2 want to know how we're doing, how we're doing. They want to know what our affiliate link is. It's every day. Every day. Every day. Simple. Y'all make it so darn hard. We're going to have so much fun when you learn to just make it easy. Make it easy. Have fun. You know, when you go on there, think about it.